From being the broke and confused young girl that seems to lack direction in her late 20s to building a digital brand, guys, my life keeps getting better. But guess what? The best is even yet to come. After graduating from the university, it dawned on me that adulthood had finally arrived and I needed to start making money for myself because girl must make ends meet. I luckily got a job which made me start living and sleeping at the office due to the distance from my parents' house to where this job was located. Mind you, that the timing of this job left me with no other choice than to start living and sleeping at the office. To make it worse, it even looks like modern day slavery because Saturdays and Sundays were included and I only get 1 day off within the week. This particular job came with a lot of inconveniences, and to those of you who think I am capping, here's a picture of me lying down on my student mattress that I use at the office. After some time, I stopped putting the mattress on the floor and I started sleeping on the table. On some other days, I would sleep on the shelf bench in the office. It just depends on what my body finds comfortable at that time. And yes, there were a few other colleagues of mine whom we shared the same living experience, and currently there are still others still living in such conditions. Now, as at the time I got this job, I already had a Faceless YouTube channel that I put aside simply because I wanted to go into the corporate world. Of course, my reasons were valid simply because I didn't have a personal space and I didn't have property. So I wanted to actually work for some time, save up some money to be able to pay to have a roof over my head, or so I thought. But guess what, guys? The salary monthly was barely even enough for me to feed while living at the office and sleeping at the office. So the salary was barely enough for me to feed, not to talk of me saving up some money out of it to be able to get an apartment. To top it all, the management were not even treating us well at all. They treat their staffs rudely, talk to them anyhow, and even relieve people of their jobs without tangible reasons. That means they send people back to the streets of job hunting. The moment I realized how cruel and inconsiderate these people were, I started pumping my energy back into my Faceless YouTube channel because I knew that I lacked job security and anything could happen at any time and I didn't want to be stranded. The next thing I did was to throw away my fears, pick up my courage, and then I started creating on my Faceless YouTube channel, and voila, my life changed for the better. First and foremost, let me clear this to you that amongst all other social media platforms, YouTube is actually unmatched. If you want visibility and long-term organic traffic, then I promise you YouTube is the space for you, because a video you post today, in the next few years, it will still keep generating income, and no other social media platform will do that for you aside YouTube. Now, before I move further into this video, I am also willing to assist a few people in getting their first filming gadgets. Guess what? I am doing a giveaway. So I'll be giving out this tripod to one of my lucky subscribers. It is new, it has never been used before, and guess what? I got it from YouTube. So if you look closely, you are going to see YouTube Black written on it. I got it as a souvenir from one of the YouTube events that I attended earlier last year, and I'm willing to give one of my subscribers this to be able to kickstart their content journey. I'm also willing to support a few other small creators in getting their first filming gear. So aside me giving this tripod, I am willing to support with anything I feel like I can. So for you to be eligible in winning this and any other support I am going to give out to small creators, firstly, you need to subscribe to this channel. I'm sure you already know that. Secondly, you need to like this video. Thirdly, you need to leave a comment on the comment section telling me why you need this support, because if I'm giving out my tripod, my YouTube branded tripod, then I should be giving it out to somebody who is willing to use it to do the work and elevate their status. Next thing you need to do is to engage on this video, because I am interested in your growth and I will be dropping tips that will help you elevate your financial status for the next 30 days. So finally, the winners will be selected based on their engagement on this channel for the next 30 days. Let's get further into the video of how YouTube changed my life. Secondly, in case you do not know, YouTube can change your life financially. I know a lot of people just feel like, oh yes, there's money in YouTube, but they don't tell you enough the kind of financial transformation that YouTube can do in your life. The monetization Monetization opportunities are wild, and one of it is through AdSense revenue. AdSense revenue is when YouTube places ads on your videos, and for you to be eligible, we all know that you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which currently these days is not even hard to get anymore. I'm going to be walking you through that in subsequent videos. Another way to enjoy monetization is through brand deals and sponsorship. Brand deals is when brands decide to give you deals, as the name entails. A brand can decide to sponsor your video by gifting you wigs or by gifting you phones, gadgets, even furnitures, even TVs, smartwatches, just to ensure that you show their products on your video. And that way you are gathering properties without buying them with your hard-earned money. So that's another way to actually enjoy the financial benefits of YouTube. Another way YouTube can change your life financially is by selling your own products online. Let's say you've been doing YouTube for like a year now. You're a very successful content creator. There are people who would be willing to learn your editing skills because they'll feel like, oh, it's because she knows how to edit videos smoothly. That's why she's getting a lot of engagement on her channel. So you can monetize your skills, sell your products to your channel community members, and that way you earn money on YouTube. Channel memberships is also another way that YouTubers make money on this space. So it's not even only by ads, it's not just by brand deals alone, it's not just by digital products, which means you don't even need to get a million views before you earn reasonable money on YouTube. All you need is the right niche and a loyal audience. There's this video I saw a few days ago about a creator who earned about 460 something dollar, and guess what, she said that is the least amount she has ever earned on YouTube since she started her channel. She's not even up to 50k subscribers yet, and she's earning that much. So trust me when I tell you that YouTube can transform your life financially. We ain't capping on this street. Another way that YouTube has changed my life is the fact that I have been able to gather other monetizable skills that are valuable. I've been able to learn video editing, and guess what? My video editing is not even super smooth, but you cannot compare it to when I newly started YouTube. So video editing is one monetizable skills that I've been able to get. Public speaking, guys, I used to be a very shy and reserved girl, but now I'm still working on my confidence, but I am way better than that girl I used to be a few years ago. You can also learn storytelling skills, SEO, and even marketing skills here on YouTube. And the good thing is, even if your channel does not blow up almost immediately, these skills I have mentioned can land you jobs. A lot of creators out there who pay people to edit for them. I had a friend who blew up on TikTok, and then she started looking for somebody who was going to edit her videos, and she just needed somebody who would come in twice a week, to shoot content with her and edit videos, and the pay was actually very reasonable. So that's what I'm talking about, that even without real monetization here on YouTube, your skills can land you jobs. Another way that YouTube has changed my life is the fact that I have been opened to a lot of opportunities to connect with creators, big creators, opportunities to build my skills, opportunities to even get a new career path. So talking about connection, I remember that last year I attended about 3 to 4 YouTube events that I was invited to, and I met a lot of creators who were smaller than myself, creators who were bigger than me. YouTube gives you the opportunity to network with people, big people. You guys, in one of these events, I met Fisayo Fosudo, I met Kamsil Namani, I also met this babe, Koti Eo, yes. So the moment you start creating on YouTube and you start getting consistent, YouTube is definitely going to recognize you and they will invite you to enjoy one or two of their events. That's one thing I need you to know. So another thing I tell people is that making videos on YouTube is actually very therapeutic because it helps you to forget about your worries and makes you to focus on your productivity. In case you don't know, guys, YouTube will force you to show up regardless of how you are feeling. Like if you are feeling down and you feel like, oh, I am unmotivated, when you have audience on YouTube, on this space of YouTube, YouTube would definitely force you to show up and create a video because you know that your audience are waiting for you, your audience are waiting to watch you. In fact, the moment your audience starts texting you on your Instagram page or start bombarding you with emails that hello my fave, I haven't seen you, why are you starving us with videos, you are going to pick up your camera and you are going to be forced to record a video simply because you have built an online community where they love you, they cherish your presence, and they want to see you always on their screen. So the emotional impact of YouTube is the fact that you feel seen, you feel heard, and you feel fulfilled. Another important thing I actually need you to know is the fact that YouTube is rewarding. People don't say this enough, people don't tell you enough, but YouTube is very rewarding. And the good thing is, you don't even need fancy gears, you don't need the most expensive digital camera, just your phone, your tripod, and your ring light and your microphone. And YouTube will reward you for every hard work you've put in for, you know, since whenever it is you have started. Most people will never start their YouTube channel simply because they feel like they need the best camera or the best microphone, the best light, or the best gadgets. Guess what? I have a video where I talked about the most basic tools that you need to start your YouTube channel in 2025. Do well to watch it because I know it is going to help you a lot if you have been procrastinating. Now, a few lessons that I've been able to learn on this journey to change that YouTube has brought me is the fact that YouTube favors consistency. The algorithm favors consistency. That means the more you create, the more you grow. So it's better to create more videos than thinking, oh, my video is not perfect enough, I will not post it. You are doing yourself more harm than good. You may think that, oh, you are just uploading videos, no one is watching, you're not getting views, you're not getting paid, you are burning money on data. Trust me, the moment that reward will come, you thank your God that you never give up and you never stop. Next is authenticity. YouTube algorithm favors when people are authentic. They don't like fake people. Have you seen this creator, Nick Francisca? Do you guys know where that babe started from? Did you see where Nick Francisca used to live before she moved to the house she's currently living at now? The fact that a lot of people could relate to her content, it made it valuable and authentic. So YouTube kept pushing her and she's almost at 100k subscribers now, if not more. So one thing I would tell you is be authentic. If your room is not fine, it's not a problem. Everybody cannot be aesthetically pleasing. If you feel like you don't have the most expensive gadgets, it's not a problem. Just be authentic, be true to yourself, and be true to your audience. That is what they want. Another lesson I have learned on this journey is the fact that you don't need all the fancy gears, you don't need all the fancy equipment. I'm currently filming with my iPhone 11 Pro. I'm filming with my tripod. I have just my ring light and this microphone. And guess what? That is just the basic tools you need to get better. And the moment the money comes, you can keep growing your studio if you want. If you even wish, you can rent a space and make it just your studio. So, my loves, this and many more are the changes that YouTube can make in your life. If you've been procrastinating for a long time to kickstart your content creation journey, then trust me, this is your sign. Because if you are waiting for the perfect time, then I'm afraid that the perfect time may never come. It may be chaotic at the beginning, but just start today because your audience is waiting to watch you. And guess what? For those of you who are starting your channel newly, once you post your video, leave a comment on this comment section and tell me that, oh Kwemi, I have posted a video. I'm going to engage in your video so that you can gather a few views at least for your first few videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.